Assalamu-Alikum and welcome back. So in this class we discuss about the challenges and teacher effectiveness. Like as a teacher, it can sometimes be difficult to engage the community and as parents may feel they know what is best for their child in terms of education. Students can be difficult to motivate and it could be a challenge to understand cultural diversity. It is essential to be able to see through multiple lenses. Some of these are described. First one is about the thinking skill, like effective teachers model and communicate good thinking skills, especially critical thinking, which involve thinking reflectively and productively and evaluating the evidence. Getting students to think critically is not easy. Many students develop a habit of passively learning material and rudely memorizing the concept rather than thinking deeply and reflectively. So, thinking critically also means being open minded and curious, ardent on the one hand, yet being careful to avoid key mistake in interpretation on the other. The second point is about the classroom management skills. An important aspect of being an effective teacher is keeping the class as a whole working together and oriented toward classroom tasks. So, effective teachers establish and maintain an environment in which learning can occur. To create this optimal learning environment, teachers need a repertoire of strategies or bundle of strategies for establishing rules and procedures, organizing groups, monitoring and passing classroom activities, and handling misbehavior. If we see that these are very general things that are a part of this book, that this is the everyday task which involve or which is the part of this B.Ed program. So now the third point is about the motivational skills. So effective teachers have good strategies for helping students become self-motivated and take responsibility for their learning. We can say educational psychologists increasingly stress that is the best accomplished for providing real world learning opportunities of optimal difficulty and novelty, or we can say trifle, for each student. So students are motivated when they can make choices in line with their personal interests. Effective teachers give them the opportunity to think creatively and deeply about projects. Now, there are some factors which can play a role of if in effective teaching. So teachers' knowledge, enthusiasm, and responsibility for learning. Like good classroom is one in which knowledge is shared among teacher and student. Teachers not only give instruction but take ideas of student during the teaching learning process and carry out discussions. In such an environment, the knowledge is shared, student and teacher all become learners and discover the world of the subject. In such an environment, a teacher takes responsibility for the sharing and enjoyment of the knowledge. Now, the classroom activities that encourage learning, like in a classroom of opportunity and experience, the learner explore and do experiment. In such a climate, the process of learning become a measure of success, and the student feel that they are the master of their own learning. So attitude of the teacher in such a classroom can influence the outcome. A teacher needs to be prepared to test what is going on in the like assessment activities that encourage learning through experiences. So the assessment contribute toward the creation of an effective learning process. If a student know the value of assessment in the ongoing learning process, not at the end, then they can work well and take part in the process and use it to gain better results. The effective learning environment involves the processes of peer teaching, cooperative learning, questioning, clarifying, and summarizing. So all of these processes are used to empower the learners. For example, if teacher asks questions, what do you do in the classroom? If assessment activities are part of the doing, then they become a central part of the learning process. All these journal activities are involved in the are part of the this course. The next point is effective feedback that establish the learning process in the classroom. So appropriate learning related feedback is one of the important factors in effective teaching. Difficult method of feedback enable the teachers to engage the student with learning. All explanations, questioning methods, and instruction are part of the feedback and student inputs. So an in an effective classroom, the students actively seek the feedback of their performance. The feedback that a teacher gets from the student is also essential to the creation of the learning environment. The more feedback that a teacher can obtain from the students and the more the teacher can act on that feedback, the better the learning environment will be that is created. So, effective interaction between the teacher and the students, creating an environment that respects, encourages, and stimulates learning through experience. We can say learning is an emotional exercise, and students like those things and or action that appeals to them emotionally. The teacher who bring a sense of personal involvement in the classroom and who want to share the knowledge with the class, who shows that he or she is also a part of the learning cycle, is setting up a relationship with the learners, or we can say with the students. So the working environment generated by interaction and can remove the stigma of working and turn the learning process into rewarding.